Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. Last time we completed the 5x5 Super Sprint by going back to the amateur division in our good old trusty Dodge Viper competition coupe. We have to go on to the Rivalry Face-Off category now though, because there are no more championships that we've unlocked that we can actually take part in at the moment. So, the first championship in the Rivalry Face-Off is the Civic versus Golf. Now, we're not going to be using Old Faithful here, the good old Mark II, even though it has done us proud in the first couple of championships in the Proving Grounds. Instead, we're going to be using the Golf R32 that we won a couple of championships ago. The only thing that I've done on it is put on some aftermarket body parts, and I've added a livery to it. So, let's have a gander at the car, shall we? And here it is. Doesn't it look rather nice? Yeah, I didn't go for the Forza body kit, the good old front splitter or the rear wing or anything, so I just went with this. It has lowered my rating a little bit because it adds a little bit of weight to the car, but it's absolutely fine. It's going to make our lives a little bit more difficult, but it should be fun and enjoyable. So we're going to go on then to the good old Rivalry Face-Off. No championships done on this one so far, but it's the Young Gun Showdown, Civic versus Golf. Honda Civics and Volkswagen Golfs face off in this challenge between youth models. And we can win the Mugello Civic if we win this championship, which is good. The opposition, we are up against another Mugello Civic and the VW Golf R32, which is driven by Muller. As you can see, the rating on his car, 455, mine is 448. Again, that's because I've added a few body kit parts to it and it's made the weight a little bit more excessive. But yeah, we'll get on and see how we do on this championship then. Starting with Tsukuba for 6 laps, going to Sunset Peninsula for 4 laps, and then heading to Mugello Short for 4 laps as well. 7,000 base credits. And that is not including the car rarity bonus or the difficulty bonus. So it should be around about 15,000 that we could win. But yeah, I never usually put on like aftermarket body parts on the cars. I always used to go with the regular, you know, Forza spoiler and the front splitter and this, that and the other. But we are starting in 3rd. So not too bad. Sasaki is on pole, Muller is 2nd. I'm 3rd, Yoshida, then Watanabe, Johansson, Kato, and Spears, the top 8. 2, 1, go! Well, this car sounds quite beefy, actually. Doesn't sound too bad. Of course, the handling isn't going to be great. But again, the only thing that I've done to this car is add the body kit. I haven't done anything to the mechanical aspects of the car. I've put no brakes on it or tyres or anything like that. So the car in itself is stock apart from the body. Okay, not bad. Don't have to be so careful going around the last corner because we're travelling at a lower rate of speed. But yeah, I think this is the first time I've actually raced one of my cars. Because it doesn't give you any advantage with aerodynamics at all, it's purely for aesthetic purposes. So you can't adjust any wings or anything like that. But I thought, why not? It'll give my car a little bit more of a look to it. And it might make the championship a little bit more difficult for me to win. But at the moment, not really. I do like the sound of the engine though, it does sound a bit beefy. Doesn't have a turbo, but it does sound like it has a bit of a turbo whine. Sasaki is not dropping back. Muller is, though, even though he's in an identical car. In fact, mine's heavier than his, so... Right, 3 laps to go. I'm not really sure how this car is going to handle around tracks like Mugello with the long straight. I think Sasaki might have an advantage. This track, a bit tight twisty, hard to pass, so my odd driving lines is stopping him from actually making a move. But he is right there still. Ooh. A little bit late on the brakes. At least the lap times are fairly short. Only 47 seconds. And final lap. And he's still there. A little bit faster on our previous lap time as well, by 1:57. Our line was a bit messy going through there, so I don't think we're going to increase our time. But we get our first victory in the Rivalry Face-Off. Not by much, though, only by 33 feet. But we get the fastest lap time anyway, 47.6 to a 47.8. Which isn't too bad. No damage either, so I'm happy with that. And, oh no, only 10 grand. So, you know, better than nothing. We're not going to reach level 30 either in this championship, which is an absolute shame. But our VW Golf R32 has reached reputation level 1, so we got 20% discount on flywheel upgrades by Eurosport. And they are available on cars made by Audi, Mercedes, Porsche, and Volkswagen. Wunderbar. Right. Race number 2, which is good old Sunset Peninsula. You can take a photo in any single player race, view save photos from the options screen and post them on forzamotorsport.net. I used to have an absolute metric ton of photos that I'd taken and uploaded to motorsport.net, and when they closed all the servers down, they deleted everything. Because they're absolute shysters. And go! Now this will be a good test to see how our car handles around some of the faster circuits. Not a very high rev limit on this car either, only 7,000 RPM. We're changing gear. Actually, though, this car is performing better than I thought it would. With the heavier weight and the lower rating of the car, I thought we would be struggling and Sasaki would have a top speed advantage, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, he's pulling back now a tiny bit. In fact, I think we're even on pace. So, oh well, this is going to be another easy championship then. we're 5 seconds up on our previous lap time. To be expected, because it was a standing start. Could you imagine actually driving from, you know, the lower apron onto a banked circuit at about 100 miles an hour? That would destroy your suspension. So we are now exactly 200 feet ahead of Sasaki, which equates to 3.4 seconds. Oh, damn it. Just a little bit wide, no problem. Our lap time at the moment, 1:08.3. Again, I do like it when the lap times are an exact time, rather than 3:17 or something like that. Two seconds down on our previous lap time. Well, that's to be expected because we went off the circuit. And again, that horn or kid or whatever it is screaming in the grandstands. Oh, we're actually up as well by 0.254. Might be able to get it down to a 107. Try and take these corners a bit faster if possible. Nah, we lost all that time. I was trying to go wide on the banking and then go down so it would pick up a bit more speed, but oh well, not to worry. Time to do our usual though. We are far enough ahead, so hooray! And again, my driver is an absolute doofus. Still goes into the wall regardless. Nice one. So another 11 grand, of course. It's gone up a bit because of our little reputation bonus. And we should get to level 2 as well. Yes, we do. So 20% discount on transmission and driveline upgrades by VW Motorsport. Only available on cars made by Volkswagen. Okay, last race then. Good old Mugello short. This one should be fun. Only 4 laps, so it should be over quickly. And we'll dive straight in. 644,000 credits in the bank. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any other cars for the time being. Any cars that we do win, I'll just put to good use for any subsequent championships. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Always get that little lag spike whenever there's smoke. Muller is actually ahead of Sasaki. Bloody hell. But my car is superior because it has some good old body kit on it. little bit wide, that's fine. I do really enjoy this circuit. This was great fun online. A couple of people would always go a little bit wide going through that sweeping right-hander. See like 4 cars spin off into the grass. As we all laugh as we drive past and then immediately crash into the wall the next turn. Yeah, that's the thing on this game, especially when you're racing with a group of friends. Schadenfreude is definitely the word of the series. Everyone was always laughing at other people's downfalls, and then we just immediately crash into whatever wall was coming up next. So yeah, karma was definitely a thing. And again, the audio crackling and popping and crackling and popping. Can't do anything about it. We haven't had a clean lap yet. Not too far ahead. Muller is still ahead of Sasaki though. Which again, I thought Sasaki would definitely have a bigger advantage. But the car Sasaki is driving is the one that we're going to be winning for this championship, so... It's not a great car, by all accounts, if the good old Golfs are whooping its backside. Up by 0.09, which is hardly anything. Get it into the low 106. Oh no, got it into the 105s, nice. So we begin the final lap. Again, this is another short championship. They always usually are. The first couple of championships on a new category are always relatively short. Then you always find they usually increase in length as you progress through the category. That's what she said. Not pulling away as quickly either, we're still only 160 feet ahead. Oh, Sasaki has got in front of Muller now at least. So there was dirty tactics and Sasaki pushed him out of the way, or... I don't know. But there we go. The Civic versus Golf Championship is complete. And we'll do the usual. Handbrake it across the line. Oh, my driver actually kept it off the wall. Bloody hell. Well, I never. Fastest lap time again though, 105.659 to a 106.044 by Sasaki. 107.3 by Muller. So yeah, he was really slow. And again, 11,000, so... Oh, we're so close as well to level 30. The next milestone. So yeah, we win the Mugen Civic for winning this challenge. The 2004 Honda Mugen Civic Type R. And we get 10,500 for winning as well. So let's have a gander then. What car, or sorry, what colour is it going to give us? Okay, black isn't bad, I suppose. Again, though, with the carbon bonnet, the wheels look a bit naff. I think they're like 13-inch rims. Oh well. Okay, it's not a bad car because it's free. Right, so the next championship then is the Celica versus Eclipse. We don't actually have a car, so I will have to buy a car for this championship. But look at our money, 666. Ooh, we've been getting that number a lot recently. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to come back next time for the Celica versus Eclipse. In fact, which car shall I go for? I will let you decide. Should I go for the Celica or should I go for an Eclipse? So, yeah, whichever gets the most votes, I will go for. So, yeah, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you for the next championship in the Rivalry Face-Off. So, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.